guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about some mistakes I made as a business owner, some mistakes I made before I even started my business, and some I made after my business was already a thing, and things that happened along the way. I hope this video helps some of you guys so you don't make some of the same mistakes that I made before you even start and you know what you're getting into, because I didn't. I went into this blind. I honestly didn't do a lot of research. If this video helps you in any way, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you'll be notified for more videos like this. I'm going to start posting more, trying to post once a week, and yeah, if you have any video suggestions, comment them down below. Let's just make this intro short and get into the video. Mistakes I made as a business owner. I made a decent amount of mistakes and some are recent. So the first mistake I made before I even started my business was that I didn't promote my business. It's best to promote your business before you even launch. Get people excited about it. Get them wanting to buy from you before you even have a shop up and ready. I didn't do this, so when I first started out, I didn't have a lot of sales. It took me about a month to start actually getting sales, at least 1 to 2 a week. I would suggest promoting before you start your business. At first, I was selling on just through Instagram DMs and like Twitter and stuff like this. And then I was doing that for like 2 weeks, and then I decided to make a website. So I kind of went into everything kind of backwards. Promote your business before you launch. It gets people excited, wanting to know what's going to come from you. And also, if you promote before you even start your business, you will most likely get sales as soon as your website is up or wherever you're selling from, versus having to wait weeks or months to try and get sales by promoting then once your business is up. It's just not the best thing to do. Next mistake I made, I didn't have a business plan. I didn't have a business plan at all. I didn't plan anything really. I didn't have a logo until like the day of. A business plan, basically you just want to have set out your business's objectives and future of your business, what you want it to be, the strategies that you're going to use to achieve your goals and to make it as successful as it can be. And I didn't have that at all. So your strategies can have having ambassadors. How are you going to promote? How much money are you going to put into promoting? And all those type of things. Your schedules. What's your pitch? What's your niche? Like you need to have that. Something that I didn't have and I had to create along the way. And having a business plan just keeps everything organized and keeps you on track, so you always know, you know, this is what I want to do. This is my goal. It's all written out and set for you. So yes, it's very, very, very important to have a business plan, especially I feel like they're really, really important for like teams of people. If you're working with more than one person, say you share a business with somebody, you're not always going to be on the same exact page as the other person. So it's best to have a business plan so everything's written out, nothing's confused, and you stay on task at all times. Next mistake I made, I didn't research any monthly fees or have a budget of any sort. It's very, very important to have a budget. I did save like a lot of money before I decided to start selling and things like this, but have a budget. You have to think of every little thing. If you're going to, for example, for me on my business, I accept payment is through PayPal. So PayPal has fees. You get feed by PayPal. You have to think about your website fees. If you're using a website builder like Shopify, Big Cartel, things like this, then you're going to be feed by them. So like I know Shopify's is like $30. I pay $10 a month for mine, and I have Big Cartel. So you need to be conscious of all of these fees that you're gonna have to pay for weekly or monthly. Then think about your app subscriptions. If you have a subscription to say Flowdesk, it's an email marketing list, then you're gonna have to put that however much, let's say it's $15, you need to write that down. That's $15 a week you're going to be paying towards that. Also, I really suggest that you have some type of budgeting list, that you keep all your receipts, how much you spent, where you spent it, and keep the receipts for it. I'm going to show you what mine looks like. This is just my budget binder. It's super cute and pink. I made this myself just with a bunch of supplies from the Dollar Tree. It's very, very important. I use this every single day almost, because I'm always buying stuff for my business. It keeps me super, super organized, and if I need to return something didn't work out, I have the receipts in here. So I'm just going to go through my budget binder and show you guys just how I keep everything organized really quickly. On the front tab, I have my planner. So in here I write down my daily things that I need to get done. Next, I have my budget tracker right here. I just write down in the description what I bought, the date that it was bought, the amount, and then the category. So in the category, I write where I got it from. At the end of the month, is for each month. At the end of the month, I write the total expense of everything that I spent for that month. I take this number off of my revenue, and you get how much you actually made. What was your actual income for that month? And so here I have these little pencil pouches that have their little label on it. So this is just where I keep my coupons. I just cleared this one out so it's empty. This store is Joann's, so I keep all the receipts that I got from Joann's in here. Amazon receipts, I just write these down myself because it's Amazon. Like, they don't, I mean, you can print out receipts, but they're like full pages, so I just write it on a sticky note. So that's just how I keep all my things organized, keep all my receipts. I know a lot of people do their things online and keep track of it on like the computer using Outlook or something like this. But for me personally, I like to have things written down. That's the only way I'm really gonna remember and actually use it. Because if I know that for me, if it was on my computer, I would never log how much things cost and things like this. So budgeting is very, 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 very important. If you don't do this, lots of times people will end up not making money and they don't even realize it because they're not keeping track of their expenses and subtracting that from their actual revenue and getting their gross income. Keep track of your budget. Next mistake that I made, I didn't have a marketing strategy at all. And this kind of goes back to having a business plan, because part of the business plan is promoting and having some type of marketing. Have a marketing strategy, whether it's you're going to pay for ads through Facebook Marketplace or Instagram ads, or you're going to find brand ambassadors and have a PR team and you're going to send monthly products to them so they can post about it, or you're going to pay people to post about it. You need to have some type of marketing strategy. Are you going to post on TikTok a lot? That helps market your videos and get them out. And make sure that your products aren't just like, oh, just buy it because it's cute, kind of. Why is your business different from everybody else's? What set yours apart from everyone else? And that's what people really like to see. And if you don't have that, it's going to be hard for you to succeed or be looked at as different from everybody else that's doing the same thing as you. Like, for example, for me, I sell face masks and scrunchies. You know how many people are selling face masks and scrunchies and jewelry right now? A ton of people. But you have to find your thing that sets your business apart from everybody else's. So for me, I have scrunchies of different sizes so it can fit different people's hair. I know people with thicker hair like this, it may be hard for them to put it in a scrunchie that's this small. And also my face mask, I have a bunch of cool, trendy patterns that match a scrunchie, so you can get a matching face mask and a scrunchie. So that's kind of different from everybody else's, and my prices are really low. This is kind of like an ad, so if you like the kind of thing, which you should because we're in a pandemic and everybody needs a mask and you want to be cute and want to match your outfit, then check out the link in the description to my website. You need to have something that sets your business apart from everybody else's, and make sure that is known. Make that like your part of your statement, your whole business statement, mission statement kind of thing. The next mistake I made as a business owner was the amount of waste I was producing by the packaging that I had when I first started my business. A lot of people don't take into account the amount of waste that is used in their packaging. At first, I was using plastic bags for everything. I was putting my jewelry in plastic bags, I was putting my face mask in plastic bags, my lip scrubs in plastic bags, and it was just so much plastic. Like, I want to say a month or 2 months in, I was like, wow, this is just too much waste. Even though I wasn't getting a ton of sales, it's just like, it's a necessary amount. I switched over to tissue paper to wrap my products, and instead of putting my lip scrubs in like 2 little plastic baggies, I just like seal it with the one thin plastic layer so it's less plastic, less waste. I'm trying to find affordable, eco-friendly what are those things called? Bubble mailers. Right now I have a bunch of, they're recyclable, but I went to find biodegradable ones. But yeah, so keep into account that, especially as new businesses, it's kind of our job to cut down on waste. We already have these big corporations that are creating so much of it. That's just a little thing that it's an option. I mean, you don't have to, but it's just important to kind of take a look out for the future of where we live in our world. We don't want it to be covered, well, it's already covered in waste, but even more covered in waste. So yeah, just take that how you will. I don't know, but yeah. Also, if you have any other like packaging suggestions for me to cut down on waste, please let me know in the comments. I'm always looking for new ideas and different ways to package my stuff if it's more eco-friendly and better for the environment. So please let me know, because I'm definitely open to hearing those ideas. The next and final mistake I made, I think this is the final mistake, was buying too many supplies. Again, this goes back into cost and budgeting. I feel like everything kind of just ties back into money and budgeting. Buying too many supplies, that was something I definitely did in the beginning. Know how many sales you're getting. It's very easy to find out how many sales you're getting. You should be keeping track of that. If you're getting maybe like 2 to 5 sales a week, you don't need to order 1,000 bubble mailers at a time or something like this. And that's kind of what I was doing. Of course, not 1,000, but cut down on things. I ordered 50 bubble mailers of each. I have 2 different size bubble mailers, so I ordered 2 of them each, 50 a pack. I also have all my things for my small business is in my room. So I have my bedroom things. I have a ton of makeup because I also like to do makeup and stuff. Yeah, I keep all that stuff in my room, and I have inventory and packaging supplies, all of that. So when you have a ton of stuff, it just takes up a bunch of room. You don't need it. You end up losing money because you're not using all those products at that one time. And also, I see a lot of people with like adding a lot of extra things to their packaging that you don't really need. Kind of break down for your business, what do I actually need in my packaging? Yeah, maybe add some cute things like a thank you card. Like for my thank you cards, I have a thank you card with a discount code and like business cards and something like this, but you don't need to add a ton of extra things to it, especially in the beginning when you're not making a huge income. For me, I didn't even have custom printed thank you cards in the beginning because for me, it wasn't something that I really needed, and I wasn't making a ton of money, so I didn't want to put out a lot of money that I didn't really even have. Take that into account. It's very important, because if you buy too many supplies in the beginning, you can end up losing money instead of making it, and you don't want that. We like money. We don't want to lose it. And also, like I said, with buying too many supplies, it just takes up a ton of space. And I know a lot of people run their small business from their room or from their house. A lot of people that have small businesses don't have a ton of space to work in and have piles of packaging supplies and inventory. So yeah, I think that's it for all the supplies, for all the mistakes that I made as a small business owner. And hopefully, since I told you all the mistakes that I made, you won't make the same ones and you will have a better outcome than me. If this video helps you in any way, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe while you're already down there. Hit the bell so that you'll be notified every time I post. I'm going to be posting more often, once a week now. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment if you have any questions. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.